What are you doing?
Putting on my nails like an idiot.
I'm ready to film. When you're ready.
I was born ready.
Shut up. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Unknown Drag Queens Review. My name is Black Rose, and this is
Summerfield.
And welcome back, you guys.
Hi.
Alright, you guys, so today we are going to be reacting and reviewing Canada's Drag Race Season 1. We are so excited. There is in this season, there is one of the girls that I follow on YouTube. Her name is cken, and I'm very excited for her. So,
well, I just first of all want to start by saying I apologize for wearing the same wig 2 weeks in a row. But this morning I did a Rock'em Sakura tutorial, makeup tutorial, and it was in pink, so I kind of had to go this way with it. So
I kind of offered for him to wear this hair.
No,
but he's a and
to quote Jan, not this.
Well, not this bitch.
What?
So if you're not subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. As you guys know, my channel is going through a little bit of a transformation, a little bit of a change and everything. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of us now and a lot of drag. So if you are subscribed to my channel, hi, thank you so much. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe to my channel. So as you see, just hitting the little subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys do not miss any of upcoming reviews and videos. There's a lot of drag content coming up, like makeup tutorials, how to style your wigs, and everything's on a budget, so it's very easy, you guys. But with that said, you guys, let's go ahead and react to Canada's Drag Race Season 1.
Really quickly, quick shout out to Rock'em Sakura, whose tutorial I did this morning. I am also wearing her shirt today with my lovely new skirt.
I am not wearing titties today.
And I am wearing very big titties, and they are fantastic.
So let's get on with the episode.
Let's do it.
So first in to walk into the workroom is
Priyanka.
And she's adorable.
She is super adorable.
She's hilarious too.
She's so cute and fun, and I love her.
So she is from Toronto, Ontario, I believe. And she is 28 years old. And she looks gorgeous.
And she's adorbs. So up next is Alona Verley.
And she is from Vancouver,
British Columbia.
She is 24 years old, and she's a bitch.
And she's, I love her entrance. She was bitchy but funny.
Yeah.
And like, that's awesome. It's hilarious.
So next up is Miss Kiara. She is from Montreal, and she is 21 years old. And I love this entrance look she did. The pink and the blue hair and that white eyebrow. Love it.
Yep. Totally beautiful. She does give like some Evie Oddly sort of vibes, which is not a bad vibe to give. That's a good vibe.
Even out of drag.
Yeah, like if you're giving off Evie Oddly vibes, then that's pretty cool. So up next is Juicebox. She's 31. She's from Essex, Ontario, and she is adorable. She comes into the workroom in her winged, like Victoria's Secret looking angel kind of look. I thought it was fantastic, and she is super cute.
Next up is Miss Anastasia Anakwe. She is 37 years old. She is from East York, Ontario. Next.
I like her, but I do think her entrance was just a little too on the nose as like exactly BB's hair. Like it was literally exactly the same kind of like voice tone and everything, which is fine. I mean, nothing wrong with BB.
Now we've watched this episode already, and next up is the beautiful Lemon. She's 35, and she's from New York. 23.
I'm sorry, 23.
She's a baby.
23, excuse me. Sorry, Lemon, if you see this,
granddaughter.
don't come for me. She is super hot, and I loved her entrance her entrance quote, which was hilarious.
Pucker up, bitches.
Pucker up, mother peepers. Hot and sexy and yeah.
She's from New York.
Yeah.
Alright, so next into the workroom, her name is Scarlett Bobo. She is 29 years old. She is from Toronto, Ontario. And yeah, she looks cute, she looks fun.
Love her. Of all of the girls on the season, in my opinion, like if there was one person I had to pick to party with,
it will probably be her.
Scarlett Bobo. Scarlett Bobo, if you were gonna have a just like party with somebody, she seems like she'd be the most absolute peak fun person to be with.
And we don't party.
We don't. I don't. She made me want to go party, and I don't even party. So
that's saying something.
Party. Up next is Ken, 21 years old, from Kitchener, Waterloo, Ontario, and this is the queen that you follow on YouTube. She's a YouTube.
Yes.
She's a YouTube drag queen.
So I styled
how
this
pathetic
wig
is
today.
that? YouTube drag queen.
Bitch.
Damn.
So I styled this wig actually following one of her tutorials, and I'm gonna list it on the links below if you guys are beginner like drag queens. Now I'm a hairstylist and makeup artist, so I had a little bit of knowledge of how to do it, but I did follow her tutorial on how to create this crimpy 80s poofy look. So yeah, I love her. Next up is Miss Boa, bitch on arrival. She is 24 years old. She is from Windsor, Ontario. And she's psychotic. I love extraterrestrial shit. And she came in literally wearing a fucking UFO on her head, dressed as a cow that was getting abducted. Love her.
Awesome. She's awesome. Funny. I didn't know what to expect from her based on the picture, like the picture from the entrance, the Meet the Queens. But she's funny, she's crazy, everything you want in a drag queen, and entertaining. So
now apparently she's a little bit of a messy queen. She's known around Ontario as a messy queen. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research and see why the other queens were so surprised to see her on this season.
Up next, I've got a Canadian accent because it's Canadian. Up next, there's Rita Baga, 32, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And from what we understand of her, she's a very experienced queen. She's like 13 years, I think they said, that she's been doing drag. She's pretty funny. Her entrance look was really cool and kind of...
Oh, it was super cool.
Yeah, super cool.
Very extraterrestrial.
And she seems like just a badass, like a cool drag queen. So
I like her.
I like her too.
Sup is, I think, one of my all-time favorite queens from the entire RuPaul's Drag Race seasons. Except for Crystal. I love me some Crystal Method. Is Miss Jimbo. She is 37 years old from Victoria, British Columbia. She is hysterical. And her fashion sense is psychotic.
My favorite thing about Jimbo's entrance is, besides her massive boobs, which were fantastic, and she looked like a mouse, I don't think any of the queens knows who she is. And they were all like, who the hell is this person? And I love that he has that element. Like, they don't know where Jimbo's coming from, and he's such a weirdo.
I love it.
Fantastic. It's fantastic.
Well, as you can tell, we kind of like weirdos. Weird drag queens.
Weirdos
I mean, Evie Oddly.
The best people in this world.
When I saw Sharon Needles on Drag Race, I was a very Sharon Needles fan.
Katya's a weirdo.
Katya,
we love her.
Trixie.
Crystal
Method.
Crystal Method is a super weirdo.
Oh my god, we can go on. And now Jimbo is on the list of weirdos that we love.
Yeah. And
she's hilarious.
Up next is Tainomi Banks, 38, from Toronto, Ontario. And she is gorgeous. Gorgeous, funny. What's funny, and I honestly, I tweeted about this, I felt like they should have done two premieres like they did with season 12, because it feels like there's so many people in the show. Like, Tainomi kind of got lost for me in the show, but her entrance look was fantastic, and she seems awesome.
As a boy, she's hysterical. I love her little confessional when she walks in the workroom. I don't remember her much on the episode, so we'll get to see what she was throughout the episode. But as a boy, she's hysterical.
My nails all match this week, bitches. Just FYI.
So at this point, all the girls have come in to the workroom for the very first time. And so far, I mean, I like all the girls. All of them. They are fabulous. It's kind of like season 12 and All Stars 5, where all the drag queens are awesome, badass, beautiful, gorgeous, and crazy.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a fun season to watch and a hard season to watch because a lot of, basically they're all our favorites.
It's very competitive because they're beautiful, they're funny. You can immediately tell, like, everyone that's in this room, like, their game is at the top. You know?
Yeah,
It's
and what I
really
love
good.
is that we get to experience, like with the UK version, that with we get to experience the Canadian girls.
So for the mini challenge, they had to go into a photo shoot room individually, and it was up this little fake mountain they made, and it's like, you know, fake snow. We'll do a little picture of it right here or something possibly. And then they blew a fan, and they used to do that. They used to do this quite a bit on RuPaul's Drag Race.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Like when they had them jump in the tank of water, things like that. So it was pretty fun. I think they all kind of like had fun with it. It was interesting to me that all the pictures that they took and they showed were awesome. Like, I didn't see a bad picture.
That is why this season's gonna be so hard.
Looks beautiful.
To choose one favorite, because all the girls are so good that all the pictures turned out good, and it was hard to choose a winner. But the winner of this challenge, the mini challenge, was Miss Kine.
Kine, yep, Kine won.
Miss Kine.
Could have been, literally could have been any picture.
Totally. Personally, I really loved Miss Juicebox's, because she had like the wings and everything.
I liked Lemons.
I loved Lemons.
She had the train.
The huge, enormous
amazing.
cape. And Miss, what is the weirdo's name? And Miss Jimbo.
The weirdo's name.
Miss Jimbo had a really cool picture.
The weirdo's name, she said.
Miss Jimbo had a really cool picture, like just fucking psychotic with her legs spread open. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the main challenge and the runway. So moving on to the main runway, you guys, we are going to talk fashion because of course we are fashion look queens. Look at us, gorgeous, beautiful, models,
Boobies.
unknown drag queens. So, who was your favorite?
My favorite, and just to recap, they had to take things out of boxes that they had no idea what was in it, and each had to like create a look, right? My favorite was easily Jimbo. We'll take a picture of it here, but like when you see the picture, you had to make this dress out of scraps from a box in a matter of what, an hour or two, and it had like 400 zippers. That's f***ing crazy.
So my favorite look would be Jimbo as well. I love the whole rainbow look. I love the zipper skirt. I'm actually thinking of recreating, but like a dress with just nothing but zippers, rainbow zippers. So watch out for that video.
It's a pretty cool idea, actually, and it was beautifully done.
And yeah, she was pretty cool. I love Jimbo. Is one of my favorites right now. She is one of my at least top 3.
Yeah. Easily.
I love her attitude. I love her fashion. I love her looks. She's a very, very unique drag queen.
Like when you make it that obvious how good you are at sewing and stuff, like right out of the gate, that's...
You should be scared.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Alright, so at this point everybody walked down the runway already, and we get to know
the winner.
Who the bottom 2 and the winner are for the first episode, the main challenge. So at this point the girls have finished the runway, and we find out who the winner and the bottom 2 are. So the winner is
Rita Baga, first winner in Canadian Drag Race history.
Honestly, I think Miss Miss Jimbo should have won this challenge, but props to Miss Rita Baga
Rita's
because
look
she
was
had
pretty-
to use potatoes.
No, that was Boa. Had
Oh, that
his
was
potatoes.
Boa.
Rita got to use all the frozen, like
that's
the
true, all the
gloves,
free- yeah.
the mittens, and her look was really fierce. It was not to take anything away from Rita Baga because her look was obviously amazing. She did like a snowy icicle face, and she had like a reveal, which was great. It was fantastic.
Yeah. And our bottom two are Miss Lemon and Miss Juicebox. Which I totally understand because Miss Lemon's look was very poorly executed.
I thought it was cute, but yes, I agree. I thought they were both.
It was a cute concept,
actually.
but the shoulder pads, like the corset she was wearing around her waist with that little strappy fabric, I didn't really care for as much. So I can definitely understand why she was in the bottom.
Yeah.
And then Miss Juicebox, she was so simple, so safe, very similar to her entrance look, where it literally was two pieces of fabric strapped to her body.
It looked cute, but it was too
Not
safe.
for the main stage though.
Yeah, no, it looked super cute, but safe. Too safe.
And in the bottom as well was Miss Kine,
Yep, there was.
but her attitude just gives you a bad taste. But the one that goes home is
Juicebox went home. Juicebox lost the lip sync. It was a really good lip sync too, to be honest
it
with you.
was.
Yeah.
It was so good to watch
both of
because
them.
you can see both girls really wanted to say.
Yeah.
And honestly, I thought they were gonna pull off like a
double
it's the
save.
first episode, first season,
Double
you both
save.
stay.
Yeah.
Nope.
I
For
thought
Miss Juicebox. Bye, girl.
I was like, they're gonna do that.
Hashtag justice for Juicebox. I love Miss Juicebox, so. Anyways, you guys, so that concludes our very short review of Canada's Drag Race Season 1, Episode 1. I hope you guys really enjoyed this review. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please do not forget to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. It's as easy as just hitting the little subscribe button, the notification bell, so you do not miss any of our videos. I lost my breath there. And also follow me on my social medias, which are going to be listed right on the description box below or at the end of this video. And make sure you hashtag Unknown Drag Queens, which is our new drag show. And
And tonight we're watching the next episode of All Stars
5.
So our review of that, I won't have pink hair next time. I promise.
Bitch, she won't. I'll make sure of
Oh, you
it.
look good.
I mean, girl,
These big titties.
this is
Who's pink hair?
twice in a row.
Come on,
Last
girl.
week I was Frida Kahlo. This week I am.
Well, last week
I
I
am
was
something,
Crystal
but I'm
Method,
not
and this week
Frida Kahlo.
I am Rock'em Sakura. So
With the same pink hair.
Rock'em Suck on this.
Anyways, you guys,
Bye.
we love you guys so very much. Thank you guys for watching this episode, and we will see you guys pretty soon.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.